K-pop idols are aware that once they get famous, they'll get hate or criticism, whether it's deserving or not, but sometimes this gets too excessive. A perfect example of this is Blackpink's Jennie, who has seemingly stopped enjoying the things that she loves because she could be misunderstood and as a result hated on. Jennie is definitely very passionate about her job and everything she does. From singing and performing to even fashion, it's obvious that Jennie puts her blood, sweat, and tears into her work. But over the years, that passion seems to have faded, and nobody can blame her for it. Even before she made her debut with Blackpink, Jennie had her own little fan base of people who were excited to see her debut. In 2013, she had been spotted meeting fans outside YG's building, and the other YG Entertainment trainees were asked to deliver the fans gifts to Jennie. Whether it was because she had appeared on G-Dragon's music video or some other reason, people had noticed that she had the it factor to become an idol and were looking forward to seeing her on stage. Once her first practice video was posted in 2012, she became the first trainee in K-pop to trend at #1 on Naver and even managed to trend on the top 5 worldwide. This alone got her hate, as YG Entertainment was ignoring 21 at the time, and the frustrated fans directed their anger at Jennie rather than the company. Some people felt threatened by her popularity even then, saying that Jennie had slept her way into debuting or started dating rumors between her and G-Dragon. Nevertheless, Jennie's love for her work didn't diminish in the slightest. She still loved being an idol and trained hard for 6 years before making her official debut in 2016. If you watch Blackpink's videos of performing Boombayah, you can see just how energetic Jennie was. She puts a lot of effort into her performance, and she interacted with the crowd and captivates the audience in a way that's just fascinating to watch. Even if Blackpink had just debuted, Jennie had turned into a fan favorite for even casual listeners. But that didn't matter much because the hate against her only kept growing, especially seeing just how successful the group was from the beginning and how popular Jennie was getting with every day. She started getting accused of being favored by the company ever since 2016, with people saying that she was being pushed more than the other members, getting more screen time in lines, and having the best outfits out of the group. She was even dubbed the YG Princess, with netizens believing that she was YG's favorite and the other members being mistreated in her favor. However, it was proven time and time again that she wasn't favored by the company and all the girls were equally mistreated. The stylist said that it's the members that choose their own outfits. The line distribution, except for Jisoo's parts, was pretty fair, and all the members also promoted a lot before and after debuting, so at that point, it became obvious that people were just inventing reasons to get mad at her. Then everything got worse when Solo was released. When it was announced that Jennie would be making her solo debut only 2 years after the group itself debuted, people went absolutely crazy. The YG Princess allegations were stronger than ever, as netizens were furious that she was the first member to get a solo. To them, it was also upsetting that she would be getting a solo before Blackpink got a full album, but again, this wasn't something that Jennie had a say in. Comments from netizens included things like, "YG seriously likes Jennie so much, and I've been feeling it for a while now, but it feels like in Blackpink, they're really trying to push only Jennie." The hate against her reached an all-time high, as Jennie was villainized more and more for doing her job. YG Entertainment then announced that the other Blackpink members would be making their solo debut too, but people just thought that the company was trying to appease the angry crowd. Despite being the target of excessive hate, Jennie continued to show excitement for her job. She was very involved in the release of Solo, taking part in writing the lyrics, producing the Solo diaries, which showed the behind the scenes of the making of the song, got involved in the choreography and the styling for the music video and all her performances. People ignored that she didn't get any promotions for the solo and wasn't allowed to do anything, but it seems like the hate was more important than the truth. Jennie continued to do her job and give amazing performance after amazing performance. The excitement that Jennie had for performing started fading out once she got hit with her lazy scandal. In 2018, a video with the title "Jennie Blackpink Lazy Dance" was uploaded, and Jennie was getting more hate than idols who had actually committed crimes. Netizens felt like Jennie was really falling behind compared to the other members, and according to them, that was an excuse to send her ridiculous amount of hate. The video was removed by YG Entertainment, but the damage had already been done. Jennie Lazy trended on every social media possible. There were tons of posts on online forums every day, and everyone seemed to come up with a new theory about why she wasn't dancing as well. She was accused of being spoiled and that she was giving bad performances due to the company's favoritism. They also claimed that she had let the fame get to her head to the point that she didn't care anymore. Even when people saw the pictures of her with her ankle all bandaged up and crutches, they accused her of trying to get sympathy from the public, even though there were actual clips of her getting injured on stage. Jennie stayed out of the public eye for the time being, seeing as her very appearance was met with backlash and nasty comments. She only came back for her birthday birthday, but instead of celebrating it with her fans, she apologized to them and thanked them for their support. She said, "There are so many times that I feel sorry for being lacking, and those are the times that I strengthen my resolve to work towards being a more reliable Denduki. Thank you for waiting for me and believing in me." Then it came out that she was really suffering from an injury and had been made to go up on stage instead of taking the time for her ankle to properly heal. She couldn't even walk, yet she went and put up a performance for fans and was still villainized for it. The accusations that she's lazy come up to this day. That's how big the scandal still is. The fact that she wasn't to blame for all this wasn't any surprise and pretty much expected, but with the hate train getting bigger and bigger every day, it didn't matter who was the guilty party. In everyone's eyes, Jennie was the villain. It seems like it was this scandal that made Jennie realize that no matter what she did, no matter how she behaved or performed, people weren't going to care about her nor her hard work and would twist her intentions into something sinister. This just happened recently when she had just been partying and having fun with her friends and was shamed for enjoying her life as an adult woman, being called the vilest of names, and was even rumored to be dating a man who's openly gay and married. Blackpink fans have noticed that all the hate and criticism that their idol has received in the past has made her a lot more reserved and quiet. She was also accused of being rude to the media and fans at the airport, with multiple articles coming out online about her alleged bad behavior. It turned out that Jennie had actually greeted everyone, but even the media took advantage of how quick people are to hate her that they completely twisted a situation to her disadvantage. After all that's been happening to her, nobody would blame Jennie if she were to shut everyone out. And let's not get something twisted. Jennie is still an incredible artist, and this gets proven with every show of the Born Pink tour. She also still smiles brightly and performs like rent is due and the eviction notice is taped to the door, but it looks like the excessive hate has started taking a toll on her. Being in a position where everything she does and says is heavily monitored and could be used against her, there's not that much she could do except to try not to give people any material to work with. She isn't very expressive, doesn't open up a lot to fans about how she's feeling, and has become very timid, probably knowing that it won't do her any good if she were to express anything. Jennie has become dehumanized to the point that she doesn't seem to enjoy what she does anymore, and it's more than devastating to watch. She wouldn't be the first idol to change drastically after the hate that they've received, as BTS have noticed that Taehyung isn't the same as he was before. From someone who was smiling widely all the time and being really open to fans, he became someone who's quiet and likes to stay in the background and not get involved. Who can blame him and Jennie? Having people completely twist your intentions and actions into something malicious, weaponize the things that make you vulnerable against you, and wait for you to slip up so they can feel better about the fact that they hate you must really mess up with your mind. Though it's sad to see Jennie change over time, this is probably the only way the idols can control the situation and try to defend themselves against scenarios that could possibly hurt them. It must hurt for them too, since they obviously love their fans and want to feel closer to them, but if this is what it takes for them to feel safe, then so be it. Anything for them to be happy. What do you think? Has Jennie's behavior changed since her debut? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Bye!